back to the last week of this series on Jesus' miracles. Have you ever gotten some really good news? When I think of good news, I think of someone telling me I get to go to Disney World. Maybe good news for you was finding out you didn't have to go back to school for the rest of the year. Or maybe that was bad news. I'm not sure. We definitely know that good news will be when this quarantine is all over and we get to go do some fun things. But none of this news can compare to the best news of all, and that news is that Jesus was risen. Today, you guys are going to learn the story of Jesus rising from the dead. And I know this is a story you guys have heard a lot before, but I really want you to focus in on it and pretend like you're hearing it for the very first time. So go ahead and take some time to pause the video, read the passage, and follow the discussion guide with your family.
Well guys, as you can see, I've got a little buddy today who's going to help me talk about our two main points from this story. So this story is pretty familiar. We even celebrate it every year on Easter. But there are a couple things that I want us to take away from the story of Jesus' resurrection. First, that this is Jesus' greatest miracle. He healed people who were sick, he opened the eyes of the blind, he walked on water, but the fact that Jesus died and rose again is a miracle that not only is cool, but that gives us life if we believe in him. So we need to trust and turn to Jesus to save us from our sins. The second thing that we can learn from this story is we can follow the example of the women and the apostles. What the women and the apostles did is they went and told people about this news that Jesus had risen. If you pause and read Acts 1:8, you'll see that we also have this command to go and tell people about the fact that Jesus has risen from the dead. So I hope that you will take this challenge to go and tell people about who Jesus is and that he has risen from the dead. Here's some questions to discuss together as a family. Question number 1. Why were the women at the tomb on the first day of the week? Question number 2. Why is the news of Jesus' resurrection good news? Question number 3. What is one way that you can share the good news of Jesus this week?
Guys, we've had so much fun looking at these miracles of Jesus with you over the last 8 weeks. Make sure that you go ahead and follow the prayer prompts on the next screen. And even though we won't see you next week for Emerge at Home, we will see you next week for church on Sunday. See you then, guys.